Hello everybody, Bailey's Homestead here. Just wanting to start off by showing you we still have a brush pile. I went to work on it the other day, and unfortunately some weather was coming our way. So I had to put that on halt for now, but I got quite a bit of limbs cut up over there, got to get drug up and put into the pile. But what I really brought you here for is because I want to show you what's going on in our garden. I have got some amazing news for you. I've actually got the wife coming down with me so I can show her what me and the children discovered today. But just look at these plants, guys. These are zucchini, and I mean they're going quick. Those beans, we put those in as seeds. Gracie, get off my plants. Off. Okay. She really is a good girl. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but we got the corn there still trying to do something. These are just the salad cucumbers here, but if you look closely, they're getting feelers. Here's more of the bean row. And these are the peppers that we just transplanted that were hard-earned, let me put it that way. But I like banana peppers, and see these down here are doing even better than the ones up there at the top. Those are actually out of the ground further for the zucchini. And over here we have our pickling cucumbers, and they are taking off. That is an awesome feeling. We actually have some cucumbers started here. Probably a little earlier than what I would like, but it's also the first time I've gotten the garden out this soon. But look at this also. Look at this, just full of blooms. Full of blooms. Almost every single plant is full. This one here, see that little yellow thing? We have squash started on some of them. So more blooms. More blooms. Let's go down here and see what we got going on down here. Look at this. We've got a couple. Well, the lighting's not very good. Let me go on the other side and see if we can. There we go. We have a couple of little squash there. We have the broccoli has still not come to a head yet, but let me show you the exciting thing right here. If you look down in here where it's all closed up, open that just a little bit. Let's see if it'll let us get a sneak peek. Oh, you guys can barely see it. There's a head of cauliflower in there. So we're still waiting on some of the others. The tomatoes, they got some kind of funky curling leaf thing going on. Not sure about that. I have not experienced that before. But they are trying to bloom out. So I think I'm going to leave them be. And then we've got our bell peppers, our green bell peppers here. They're doing all right. We have a Gracie. And we have our eggplant along with some carrots in there. And I do believe we have some lettuce potentially wanting to go to head. Because they're starting to sprawl out. I don't know what's going on with that guy. But they're starting to sprawl out. And I don't know what happened to that guy. But yeah. They are starting to sprawl out, And I don't know, we'll just have to see what happens. 'Cause we may be getting some heads here on our lettuce. And I actually had somebody stop and reverse and said they have absolutely enjoyed watching our garden grow as they drive by every day. That was a good feeling, because we didn't do this for attention. This is to put food in our house, but this location was the best that I could find on the property, and it's been working out great, as you can see. Yes, we do still have a lot of grass to remove. I'm probably going to bring the tiller back down here. We can make a couple more rows. We're going to be working on that because we still have a little bit of time to plant some things and harvest them through the summer and this fall, I imagine, depending on how long everything lasts. So we'll be definitely filling the garden to its max, and yeah, we're excited. But it was absolutely not put here for attention at all, and it's just amazing that the neighbors are noticing. And I know there's another one that enjoys driving by and seeing it, and he stops and talks to me, and we had a conversation about how I had the rows running, and I kind of knew it might fail. We tried it anyway. It failed, and we got everything switched around. It is all coming back. We've only lost a few plants, and that's okay. Some plants just don't like to be disturbed. They like to be left alone. And it was hot on the days that I moved them, so it's all understandable. But check this out. Don't mind ignore the grass. Just look at the garden. This corn, some of it is rather large and some of it is kind of small. I am wanting to see maybe what our soil tests out to be here. I'm sure acidic is definitely part of that, but is it the good kind of acidic? Is it the bad acidic? I don't know. Do we have enough nitrogen for the corn? I don't know that either. But what I do know is our plants have come up. They are growing. And yeah, it's doing good. It's doing real good. What are you doing? It doesn't go there.
Where does it go?
Over the fence line. Yeah, no further. There you go. All right. So that's just an update on the garden. We are going to have vegetables before we know it. So stay tuned for that, because man, it seems like it's just too soon to even look at harvesting, but it's upon us. They're going to be going, hey, pick me, real soon. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, but that is the garden update. And we are currently working with Dakota on trailering. It's off to a rocky start, but nonetheless, it's a start. So we're going to see if we can get him used to being in the trailer without being forced. These horses spend the majority of their time being forced into trailers and corrals and things like that. So I know a lot of people don't like the habit of feeding the horse in the trailer. That's what I'm doing right now. Just like I would with pigs or anything else, we're going to feed him in the trailer we're gonna let him step up in there. We've already taken the sides off of it, and we're going to let him get comfortable with that trailer, and then I will start working with him. When I picked him up to bring him home, he was ran through a chute and into the trailer. We had to quickly shut him in there, and that's just not the way you want him to experience the trailer. So right now, he's really nervous with the trailer. I would be too if I had something chasing me and then I got pinned up. So we got to get him used to that small trailer. I'm hoping to get a bigger one here soon, and then it'll make it a little bit easier. But there's the emu. I'm gonna zoom in for you here. We got one coming down to check us out, and we got Mr. Wilbur here. Hey, Pick. Wilbur. I don't have food out here for him, so he's probably not going to come out of there for me. And we have Miss Charlotte. And it did rain, guys, and look at, other than what's coming out of there, this is pretty well dry. Miss Charlotte up here is dry. Her little mud pit here is starting to dry up. And yeah, it's looking much better just with that wall being up. So I cannot wait to get her fully enclosed, and she should stay a lot drier that way. Pigs are dirty. They're going to be dirty. They love the mud. That's not a big thing. But I have no way of getting in there to clean a lot of that out easily. So I'd rather keep it dry in there and clean in there if I can. So I'll probably have to get in there and shovel some of that out of there. But that's just the way it is. It's the way it goes. Some people have, you know, good concrete floors. They can put bedding down, shovel it out, no big deal. That's dirt. So we don't have that option. But one of these days, we'll have a decent setup. I love the way Wilbur is set up. He's got a really good sized pen just for him, and I'd like to get one set up like that for Miss Charlotte, but that's going to take time. We don't have another shelter to use, and right now those panels are what keeps the animals in the barn until we can get it enclosed. So I can't really take those down to build her an outside pen. So it's all a matter of time, and we will see what happens in the future. But the horses love going in there. They shelter in there from the sun. They shelter in there from the rain, the wind. They do use it. Even without the walls on it, they were using it. So my wife is going to the store. That's what it sounds like when somebody tries to steal your exhaust system while you're at work. So yeah, that car needs a lot of work, and we're not too thrilled about it, but one of these days we will get her something better to drive. She is more than welcome to take the truck. Most of the time, I only need it now and then for farm things. And of course, the way my arm is with that car not having power steering, it's hard for me to drive it. So that being said, I usually get the truck, and she drives the car. And yeah, right behind me is the meat birds, guys. Let me put you down, shut this gate, and you guys can check out the meat birds. If I can get you to sit down there, stay. All right. All right. Here we go. They are getting big. Getting big. It's getting closer and closer to time as the weeks go by. I gotta get them some more food put in there. They're going through it pretty quick now. They've just about doubled their intake, and we're still doing the 12 on 12 off the best that we can. So gonna have to get them some more feed here very shortly. And as you can see, the sun is starting to go down. So everything else is doing good. We've got the baby bunnies are getting much bigger, and they're doing fantastic. I have no idea what that chicken has in her mouth, but they all want it. Whatever it is. No, I'm not going to go find out. I told you he talks to me. Papa Bunny. Man, he is getting so big. I picked him up the other day. I did not realize how big he'd gotten. See here, they're actually having meal time now. The others are in the box there. But Mama and the babies are doing fantastic. These two ladies are doing fantastic. Yes, they are. Cuties. They're cuties. Our quail, they're doing good. They are doing good. Still producing eggs. That one's getting bigger. Unfortunately, we did lose the other one. They attacked it pretty good, and we were unable to save it. Now, if you look closely over there in their natural habitat, just kidding, we have the ducks over there making their way back. It looks like the one was investigating that massive anthill. Yes, that is an anthill. I'll probably go a few videos back and find where I went through those. They're all over the place. And no, the chickens do not eat them. These guys are doing good. So we just feed them in the gravity feeder, gravity water. I usually put about a scoop in there a day. They've got a lot on the floor too that they pick and kick around. They've got the bedding all piled up over here. They're doing good. They're getting big. And that one there is just so pretty. So pretty. I'm not sure how we ended up with a white chicken. But that's what we've got. She is pretty. We got some other ones over there. Some of these are Easter eggers, some of them are not. Some of them are from the Cinnamon Queens. And this one here is kind of pretty too. Looks like my my Cinnamon Queens. They're It looks like we got some good reds out of the mix. I'm sure they've got cinnamon queen in them. I don't think all of those came from just our road red. But you can definitely tell which ones have the cinnamon queen in them for sure because of their feathering. They're the red and white. She's gonna try to eat my finger. She's not very nice. Yep, there she went. Not a very nice one right there. Never gets old listening to those roosters. They crow all day up until they roost, and I do enjoy it as long as they're not right outside my bedroom window. And it is a nasty mess. I'd love to get some kind of a gravel or something put in here, just so that we can not have to walk through all this. I'm not big into the whole putting sand in thing. Sand is just, it's messy, and I'm not trying to deal with sand. But we've got some eggs to collect. Let's see what this one has. Now, I'm pretty sure some of these chickens were a different type than Easter egger. I just cannot remember what that breed was. So we do have Easter egger, or did anyway. And then the other ones were, we had 3 of those, and then we had 3 that were a different breed. But they all lay the colored eggs. The blues and teals, greens. These are just the browns. That one looks white, but it is not. It's just a lighter skin tone. And we're trying to figure out what's going on, because we don't know if they're laying somewhere else or there's a problem with our coop. But we're only getting, this makes 9 eggs out of 20 chickens. So a little concern there what's going on, because this was happening before we changed the feed, and we're just not sure what's going on yet. We're trying to figure that out, but we're not getting the egg count that we should be. So our turkeys are not giving us eggs. Now, like I said, we had an issue before with our birds wanting to eat the horse feed instead of their own feed. So I have been taking some other steps to get them to be able to eat what I put in front of them, and I do that by locking them in the coop, and I don't let them out until they have ate. And then once that happens, I let them out. Usually the horses have been able to finish their feed, and the pigs have had a chance to eat as well. But they would go after the horse feed, and they would come over and go after the pig feed, which is just cracked corn. So that's why we went to just cracked corn on them. We want to see what is going on with that. And my poor cat, look at this. He's carrying a leg. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to get that figured out, because that's not good. He's really not wanting to use that one leg, the front left there. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he got stepped on, if he got kicked. I don't know. Maybe him jumping off of our roof. He landed wrong or something, but I couldn't really check him out by myself earlier. Wife just ran to the store, so when she gets back, we'll probably check him out a little bit closer, because it's going to take two people. He's a very, very friendly cat, but as with anything, he's injured. It's painful, and I can't do a whole lot of inspection when he's fighting back. So I'm going to have an extra set of hands to help hold him and just really inspect and see if we can figure out what's going on. And if it continues, then we will get a hold of the vet, and we'll take him to the vet, because there's no obvious injuries that I can see. Again, we'll look and see here in a little bit when my wife gets back from the store. So just say a little prayer for Toulouse there. So I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what's going on there. It's the first time something like this happened with him, and we don't get a whole lot of injuries, and some of you may be shocked by that, but we don't. So yeah, the wife's back, and we'll catch you next time. We're gonna see if we can capture a cat and check him out, see what's going on with him. We're gonna get some evening feed done, and call it a night. I'm on some new medication. I've been kind of drowsy today, so it's not been a day of getting a whole lot done. Just kind of dragging today, but nonetheless, the animals are getting taken care of. We did some grocery shopping, so something got done today, and hopefully I can get adjusted to this, and we'll move forward. But we will see y'all next time. Hope you enjoyed the garden. If you're enjoying our videos, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button for sure. And if you got any ideas or questions or anything like that, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. So, yeah, I don't know if you can. He's just chilling back there on the chair. So, he's easy to catch. We will, we'll figure it out, and I will let you know what we figure out. As like I said, we try to make sure everybody is happy and healthy here. So we will definitely keep you up to date on that. But we'll see you next time. Hope you have a blessed day. And it is midweek, so have a good rest of your week, and we will see you next time. Bye now.